I just called Buck for breakfast. I had to call him this morning. Now he's on his way. There's my big boy. He's so cute. Hi, Buck. You ready? You ready for breakfast? Were you eating? You foraging? You were foraging? Are you so fluffy? Look at his hair. Is so fluffy. Oh, there. So fluffy. You look so fluffy this morning. Ready? It's nobody, baby. It's just me and you. Very quiet this morning, which is nice. Buck likes the quiet mornings when we're together. That's when he eats nice and relaxed. Oh, you look dried up. Your antlers dried up pretty nice, and now they're nice and clean. His antlers look so clean. Every time it rains, his antlers end up getting like a wash. Right? Your antlers look so clean. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty chilly this morning. But it is what it is, right? We're almost winter. We're already in winter time, so it is what it is, right, Buck? You're prepared for the winter. Me too. I'm prepped. I have my knitted wool hat on. I have my snuggle robe on underneath my coat, so I'm good. We're both like nice and warm right now. Well, I'm sure he's warm with his fur. He's eating his breakfast. Eating your breakfast? He figured out how to make the peanuts fall directly in his mouth and not on the ground. So now, not so many peanuts fall on the ground. You want the apples instead? Okay. I filled up his water bucket already. I filled up your water bucket, your corn. Everything is nice and full and fresh. There you go, my big boy. Today I'm gonna go out, so if I pass by a supermarket, I wanna get him the butternut squash. I wish they still have pumpkins. I know they have the pureed pumpkin. Maybe I'll get him a can of that and make him try it. Because it is pumpkin. Oh, my big boy. He's such a gentle boy. He's so gentle when he grabs the apples from your hand. Like, he's more gentle than my dog. Put it that way. My dog is not even this gentle with me. Like, when I have to give her treats and stuff, she just snatches it out of my hand. Him, he's like so gentle. He's like a gentle giant. Right? You're such a good boy. Buck, you really are. You're a good boy. He's a sweetheart. He really, really is. Right? You're such a sweetheart, baby. Yes, you are. Yeah, baby. And I know, like, these type of animals, like a deer, like a male deer, they could hurt somebody. That I know. I'm always cautious when I'm around him, but honestly, guys, you see my videos. He's a sweetheart. Right? You're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetheart. You're a good boy. You've always been a good boy to me. He really has. I can't lie. He's always been good to me. Right, Buck? Mommy's been good to you, and you've been good to me. We've been good to each other. Right? That's how it is. We've been so good to each other. This morning, he's like patiently waiting for the apples. He's not like all in that. Sometimes when he's really hungry, he'll stick his head like, inside the fence and try to get the apples on his own or feed himself. He's not doing that this morning, so he must have been foraging. So he must be like kind of full. Not full, but... Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault. That was my fault, Buck. baby. Okay, that's it. You know, your apples. There's no more. There's no more. Aw, you give me a kiss? You have corn in your bucket, you have peanuts on the floor. I do bread already for the birds, squirrels, whoever wants bread. Even if he wants some, he could have some. Yeah, go check your buckets. You have corn in the bucket, baby. Go check your buckets. Nice, checking his buckets. Once I tell him to go check his buckets, he really does walk over to his buckets. He's so smart. He really is. He's so smart. Like, before me and Buck became best friends, I never knew how smart deers were. I really didn't. Until I met him and hung out with him every day. And I figured out, I was like, wow, deers are smart. Like, in their own way, they're smart. Just like a dog or a cat or any other animal. Like, they're smart and they understand a lot too, believe it or not. You guys see how I talk to him when I tell him to go to his buckets. He goes up to his buckets. I tell him, go check out your corn or go eat your corn. It's okay, Buck. Go eat your corn, baby. You're okay. Well, when I say that, he'll start eating. Like, I try to ensure him that he's okay. But he's a good boy. I put fresh water in there. Oh, good, he's drinking. I like to see him drink the water in the morning. So at least, like, he gets, you know, a good amount of fluids in him. Because he has the peanuts, then he drinks his water, he has his corn. So at least his start of the day will be good. His belly will be nice and, like, settled. He's thirsty this morning. Baby. Yeah, because he was foraging before he came to me. So I'm assuming he was thirsty. Guys, I haven't seen his girlfriend, not on the trail cam or hanging out close by. I mean, she could still be in this forest and be all the way, like, down there, like, straight down. And she's just not laying down close by anymore like she was. So I don't know, like, you know, I don't know, honestly. My husband usually, every time he leaves to go to work or comes back from work, he always lets me know if he spots her, so he hasn't seen her. I hope she's still in there. But honestly, between me and you guys, I don't think Buck cares if there is those in here or if there's not. He's just happy being, like, close to the spot over here, you know? That's where he's most comfortable, is right here at the spot where he has his buckets. And, you know, he looks at this whole forest like his home. He marks all the trees and marks every spot, every area inside this forest. So he's happy even if there is deers in here, if there's not other deers in here. Either way, Buck is happy. Because even when there was no other deers in this forest for a couple of months, you know, Buck still, he hung out with me for a little bit longer. Or, like, he just, you know, he's always a happy boy. I feel like he's happy. He's content in his home, you know? He's a happy boy. Like, I hope in one way she is still in this forest, just so he has at least one of his other, like, you know, his own kind living here with him, you know? That would be nice. And because I know, like, you know, in the springtime she'll have his babies, so I would love to see how Buck would react around that. But I don't know. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her on the trail cam. I've been checking the trail cam. I checked it yesterday. I didn't see her on it. I just see Buck and the raccoons and the squirrels in the daytime. So hopefully she still is in there, but I can't promise you guys that I know for sure because I don't, you know? I haven't spotted her. That's why I kind of want it to snow. Because when it snows, it's easier to see down there or down there, like from here. Like, it's just easier to spot them, like to spot any deer inside this forest when it snows. Because then all you see is like a big brown blob, like, you know, in the forest. Everything is white and you'll just see them. So that's why I wish it would snow, just so I could see, like, you know, far off in there. And I would be able to tell if she is in there or not. Because it's harder to tell like this, you know, you see? Right now they blend in with all that stuff. So when it snows and everything turns white, it's easier to spot them in here. Like, I spot him right away in the winter time. Like, when there's snow inside this forest, like when there's snow, I could spot him so easily because I just see a big dark brown You know, deer standing in between there. So I know it's him. But with him, it's when I come to the spot. Usually if he smells me or senses me, he comes right to the spot. Like sometimes I don't have to call him. This morning I had to call him. Sometimes I don't even have to call him. Like once he senses me or picks up my scent or smells me, he comes. Now he's grooming himself. You cleaning yourself. You know, this pole is so annoying. I wish I could move it, but I can't. It's like stuck. You hungry, big boy? I brought bug spray inside because I used to, in the summer, spring, summer, and fall, I used to have the neem oil spray outside, but I brought it inside because I figure in the winter I'm not going to really have to spray him too much in the winter because I never see ticks on him in the winter or like bugs or flies flying around him, you know? I haven't seen it. The last time I seen a tick on him was like the beginning of fall. I think it was September. Yeah, September was the last time I seen like a tick on him. So I brought the spray inside, and then I'll bring it back out. He's stretching. He's stretching, big boy. Look at that beautiful tail. His tail is so beautiful. Yeah, I won't have to spray him no more now until like probably March, April. I'll like bring it back outside and start spraying him again. Right now, the whole winter, I'm gonna leave him alone because there's not really bugs out. I don't even see spiders out here no more. I don't see no bugs because it's so cold. He left a few almonds on the floor, which I'm sure he'll clean that up once he's done, maybe with his corn, maybe. I don't know. If he doesn't, it's okay. I always say it, whatever peanuts he leaves behind, the squirrels will be excited about it, you know? See, when it's quiet morning like this, he hangs out longer and he actually like relaxes and eats. He's not eating like, you know, looking around so much and being like on alert. That's why I like. But what was it, yesterday that he was on high alert? That he kept spotting something it was yesterday morning. It was quiet. That's why I didn't understand. Like, I don't know what the hell what scent he picked up that got him looking, you know? But this morning he's much calmer. He's much calmer. Not so much on alert like he was yesterday morning. Like, he's nice and calm. And usually he always eats and looks like into the forest while he's chewing his food. It's so funny. He looks out everywhere. Yeah, his antlers look so clean. It's crazy. He must have been rubbing in the dirt again because that antler got dirt on it. But besides that, they look so shiny and clean. It's crazy. Nice and clean. Even his head, his body's nice and clean. Because I pet him yesterday by his head. I didn't feel no dirt or anything. Because usually every time I pet him, I always like have dirt on my hands. So yesterday I had no dirt after petting him. So I know he's nice and clean. The last rain that we had gave him a nice bath. Right? It gave you a nice bath, Buck. Gave you a nice rinse. Washed everything off of you. Even his legs are nice and fluffy. See? And it's crazy because in the springtime, you know, they look like they're like buzz cut. Everything, like their legs, their body, their head, like everything looks like it's buzz cut, like if it's shaved. It's crazy how like deers go from like, you know, through the seasons with their hair, like it changes. It's pretty cool. Like if you guys watch my videos from like spring, summer, fall, you would see Buck going through the changes, like with his fur and his face and his neck, like, you know, the changes and stuff. It's pretty cool. If I get quiet, that's because I'm looking around to try to see if I spot her. He's so cute. You finished, big boy? You have peanuts on the floor. You still have your peanuts on the floor, big boy. But if you're full, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, Buck. Whatever you want to do. You my big boy? He moves his ears every time I say that. You my big boy? Yeah, you're my big boy. Maybe now he's gonna clean up the peanuts. Let's see. Or maybe not. If he doesn't, that means he's full. He smelled the bread. It's so funny. He literally walks by each piece of bread, licks it, but doesn't eat it. You see, he just licked another piece. You are too funny, Buck. You're funny. I feel like that's his way of saying, okay, all of this is mine. Oh, God. He always does that. Every time I throw bread, he'll literally walk by every piece and just lick it. He'll eat like 1 or 2 pieces, but he'll lick the rest and won't eat them. Like if he has to put his scent on them. I'm telling you, Buck thinks everything, not that he thinks, he knows that everything over here is his. He's like, this is all mine. Right, big boy? Everything is yours. He's licking himself. Yeah, because probably the powder from the corn, the protein powder that I put in there. It's called Apple Crush, and it tastes like apples too. It smells so good. It really does. That powder smells so good. My father-in-law is like his shed. When I open up the corn, Buck, when I go inside the shed to open up the corn stalk, his pile over there, like inside the shed, it smells like apples. But it's so good. The smell, like I can't explain it. It's like a strong, strong apple smell. But today I definitely want to pick up butternut squash or either pumpkin puree because I am going out today. I'm going out with my friend, so we're going to be going to like supermarkets and stuff. It's me. It's okay, Buck. That was me. So I'm going to pick him up some goodies to make him try. And Nancy, thank you about the tips about the pumpkin puree because I definitely want to get him that because you're right. It is pumpkin. And I'm not going to add no sugar, no nothing to it. I'm just going to open the can and literally like give it to him the way it is. And make him try it and see if he likes it. And if he does like it, it'll be like a treat that I'll give him like twice a week. Or like once a week, you know, because I know pumpkin is very good for their stomach. And I heard pumpkin is a dewormer for deers, which I was like, wow, I was pretty amazed by that. But that's pretty cool. He's so muscular. Look at that belly. That's his belly right there. Right? Your belly. You got a big belly, Buck. You do got a big belly. You got a big belly, big boy. When I went outside, my husband's like, don't stay outside too long. It's cold. I was like, babe, I'm bundled. I was like, zip it. I was like, if Buck hangs out with me, I'm going to stay until he leaves. He was like, really? He was like, oh, so if he stays there for an hour, you're going to stay there for an hour? I was like, well, listen, an hour goes by so quick sometimes that, you know, I don't even realize it. So I was like, it all depends how long he stays here. So far, he's been with me almost 20 minutes. So, you know, I'm thankful for these mornings when he hangs out. Especially like, you know, sometimes he eats and leaves and doesn't hang out with me long. And I'm like, oh, man, I miss him. And then it makes me miss him like all day. Because I didn't like, you know, get to spend time with him. So at least when we have mornings like this, that we spend time for at least like, let's say 20 minutes or a half hour, even an hour. I like it because it's nice, you know. Then I feel like I spent like time with him. Right, my big boy? Mommy gives you company? Do you see something in there? What do you see? Maybe he sees her? I don't. Because he's looking straight down, like it down the hill. But guys, I'm going to get going because it's cold. I'm going to stay here with him. Probably another like 15 minutes, see if, like, you know, how long he hangs out with me. I'll be lucky if he actually stays here a little longer now, or if he just leaves, I don't know. But I will be back later this evening with his dinner video. And hopefully we see Thumper later too, because Thumper, like I said, he does surprise pop-ups, so he doesn't come up like, you know, all the time. In the summer he did. In the summer he was the first one here at the spot every day. But now that it's cold, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's harder for him to pick up my scent. that I'm here at the spot. Who knows, you know? Because bunnies, rabbits, they hang out like inside the burrows of the dirt. They make themselves like homes underneath the dirt and stuff. So it's probably harder for Thumper to pick up my scent that I'm here at the spot than like animals like this that are outside, you know? But I will be back later this evening. He's cleaning up the peanuts. I hope everybody has a great day. My start of the day, I'm enjoying it, and I'm happy that he's hanging out with me for a while. So everyone, I will be back later. Ciao for now.